Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Arabic Khatawaat. In this video, we're going to cover lesson 4 from Al-Kitaab Vocabulary. مفردات الكتاب الدرس الرابع. This is a review session where we're using the vocabulary to form sentences like we've been doing in the previous lessons. If you'd like to check out this series, you can begin with lesson 1 and we'll be continuing up to lesson 12. So stay connected. In this lesson, we'll cover a few sentences that would use food and places. We will also provide these 2 copies that are part of a picture dictionary. You can find that in the community after the premiering of this video. The first sentence, الجملة الأولى, begins as أكل. أكل. He ate. أكل أيمن سلطة خضار. Vegetable salad. So سلطة سلطة خضار vegetables. So this one would be salad and this would be veggies. خضار. The word أكل, it could look similar to the word أكل with sukun. As you can see here, there is فتحة, but this one, it has sukun and that means food. أكل. So let's continue. أكل أيمن سلطة خضار في مطعم. At a restaurant. مطعم في وسط البلد. في وسط البلد. في in وسط البلد. Downtown. And وسط literally means the center or the middle. وسط البلد, the country. الجملة التالية: والدتي, my mother, لا تستطيع. لا is not, and then تستطيع, can. And we have the ta referring to she. So literally in this sentence, you're saying my mother cannot. والدتي لا تستطيع. My mother cannot. أكل, eating. أكل. اللحم, eating meat. So here we have eaten as the gerund because we have أكل, eaten. It's a gerund. When we say gerund, we refer to the word as a noun. لا تستطيع أكل اللحم بسبب, because. بسبب, it would mean because. الحمية, diet. Because of the diet, and you can see here there is the. الحمية. My mother cannot eat meat because of the diet. And you can drop the and add the type of diet over here. Whichever type you add to complete the sentence, I mean the type of diet that you add to this sentence, it has to describe حمية, like vegetarian diet. بسبب حمية نباتية. And the moment you identify which type of diet, you don't need to use the. So avoid double identification. Either you use the reference of which diet you're referring to, or just say the diet. بسبب الحمية. The third sentence, الجملة الثالثة: أحب أكل السمك الطري. أحب أكل السمك الطري. I like eating, and here again we have أكل, eaten. السمك الطري. الطري is an adjective referring to fresh fish. I like eating fresh fish. السمك الطري. And you can pause at the end or just say أحب أكل السمك الطري, and it should be السمك الطري because it's an object. طالبتي, the fourth sentence. طالبتي Jenny, my student Jenny, تحب likes أكل eating اللحم المشوي. طالبتي جيني تحب أكل اللحم المشوي. She likes eating grilled مشوي, grilled meats. And this refers to like barbecue meat. And the fifth sentence, الجملة الخامسة. الحلويات, الحلويات, and here there is a stress on the ya. الحلويات العربية. الحلويات العربية حلوة ولذيذة. الحلويات العربية حلوة ولذيذة. حلويات, الحلويات, sweets, sweets. العربية, and I'm stressing on the ya here because it's the nisba reference of origin, meaning Arab sweets. Arab sweets, حلوة. And look how this shares the same root as this word. حلوة, sweet as an adjective. ولذيذة, لذيذة, delicious as an adjective as well. So all the green highlighted words are adjectives, and then the red ones are part of the vocab. So we're going to read one more time slowly and try to remember the meaning of these words as we highlight them again. الجملة الأولى. أكل أيمن سلطة خضار في مطعم في وسط البلد. أكل أيمن سلطة خضار. سلطة خضار. Veggie salad. سلطة خضار. Veggie salad. أكل. أكل. He ate. في مطعم في وسط البلد. في مطعم في وسط البلد. والدتي لا تستطيع أكل اللحم بسبب الحمية. والدتي لا تستطيع. لا تستطيع. She cannot. أكل eating اللحم meat. اللحم. اللحم بسبب الحمية. بسبب because it would be بسبب. بسبب. بسبب الحمية. الحمية. Diet. Third sentence. أحب أكل السمك الطري. أحب أكل السمك الطري. السمك الطري. السمك الطري. Fresh fish. السمك. السمك. Fish. Fresh is الطري. الطري. Fourth sentence. طالبتي Jenny تحب, referring to Jenny, she, تحب أكل اللحم المشوي. طالبتي Jenny تحب أكل اللحم المشوي. اللحم المشوي. Grilled meat. الحلويات العربية. الحلويات العربية حلوة ولذيذة. حلوة ولذيذة. الحلويات العربية حلوة ولذيذة. Sweet and delicious. حلوة ولذيذة. And then we have الحلويات العربية. Let's see the other set of sentences with new vocabulary. And again, the new words are highlighted in red, and then we're adding more vocabulary from previous lessons. So عادة, usually. Wait, sorry. عادة, usually. أطلب, I order. أطلب. So the verb طلب is to order. طلب. شوربت, for soup. شورب. وسلطة, من مطعم Chili's. I usually order soup and salad from Chili's restaurant. عادة أطلب شوربة وسلطة من مطعم Chili's. Chili's. The second sentence was our first. قبل سنة, and قبل is also a new word. قبل, and this is before, not to accept. Pay attention to the short cases, because if you say, I'll write it up here, if you say قبل with a kasra, that means to accept. And if you've watched other videos in the channel, that would mean accept. قبل. But the word we have here is with sukun, قبل, before. قبل. So قبل سنة, before a year or a year ago. كان, there was. في حينا. So كان means was. كان في حينا, in our neighborhood. حي, neighborhood. And we watched or learned this word in the previous video. Neighborhood. حي. في حينا محل. حلويات عربية. In our neighborhood there is a store. محل, store. حلويات عربية. Arab sweets or Arabic delis or sweets. حلويات عربية. And the reason why we're using كان, which is, sorry, let's move back. كان, which is the masculine form of was, so it's was, but we're using the masculine form because محل is masculine. The store itself is masculine. So we would say there used to be, or there was, a store in our neighborhood. There was an Arabic sweet store in our neighborhood. كان في حينا محل حلويات عربية. Then the third sentence would be كل, all. كل المطاعم, all the restaurants. تقدم. تقدم means to introduce, but it also says like serve. In this case of restaurants, you would say تقدم, offers or serves. So it offer here. كل المطاعم تقدم أكل, offers food. And here is the example of أكل, food. صحي, healthy. So let's clear some space, that way we can write our translation. So right here, تقدم offers, أكل, food. صحي صحي healthy. صحي healthy. فيه in it. فواكه فواكه fruits. وخضار وخضار veggies or vegetables. So all the restaurants offer healthy food in it, meaning like the food, in the food, fruits and vegetables. كل المطاعم تقدم أكل صحي فيه فواكه وخضار. We will read one more time after we go over the explanation or the meaning of words. ابني my son, and this is an actual example. لا يأكل, does not eat. لا يأكل, does not eat. الخضار, the vegetables. My son doesn't eat vegetables. So in the translation, I would just say vegetables, referring to the definite article as capital V, instead of saying my son does not eat the vegetables. So I would say ابني لا يأكل الخضار. In Arabic, you would keep the, but in English you'd say my son doesn't eat vegetables. ابني لا يأكل الخضار. So let's read it one more time. All of these sentences. الجملة الأولى عادة عادة usually عادة أطلب عادة أطلب شوربة وسلطة من مطعم تشيليز. عادة أطلب شوربة وسلطة من مطعم تشيليز. As you can see, I am highlighting or underlining both words that I say when I read. That way I read faster. عادة أطلب شوربة وسلطة من مطعم تشيليز. Second example. قبل سنة قبل سنة before a year. قبل or a year ago. كان في حينا كان في حينا, there was in our neighborhood محل حلويات عربية. كان في حينا محل حلويات عربية. محل حلويات عربية. Third example. كل المطاعم كل المطاعم, all the restaurants. كل المطاعم تقدم أكل صحي. تقدم أكل صحي فيه فواكه وخضار. فيه فواكه وخضار. The last sentence. ابني لا يأكل الخضار. ابني لا يأكل الخضار. My son doesn't eat vegetables. So let's look at the other set of sentences. This lesson has quite a good number of vocabulary, but in really meaningful context. So if you could write down the new words and try to form your own sentences, that would help you resonate with the examples that you are going to form. So let's continue. الجملة الأولى in this set, the first sentence in this set. لا أستطيع. لا أستطيع. And we learned the verb أستطيع when I say I can. But the actual verb is استطاع. He could. استطاع, which means be able to. لا أستطيع, I cannot. To, because I have another verb here. Remember the lesson of double verbs, how you divide them. When you have the first verb, you do something in order to do the second action. You would divide the two action by saying N. So we have this example here. لا أستطيع أن أحفظ. I cannot remember or I am not able to remember اسم, the name, كل, every, شخص, person. I cannot remember أحفظ. It would also be like remember أتذكر, sorry about that, but أحفظ is memorize. So remember would be right here. أتذكر. But أحفظ is memorize. أحفظ. But you would use it to just say like you can't remember and memorize the names. لا أستطيع أن أحفظ اسم كل شخص. لا أستطيع أن أحفظ اسم كل شخص. The next sentence. كل أصدقاء الطفولة. كل أصدقاء الطفولة. And I'm saying الطفولة. All my childhood friends. So الطفولة would be childhood. And then friends, plural, and all. All my childhood friends سافروا, traveled. This is the plural conjugation of they traveled. سافروا, traveled. إلى, to, أمريكا. All my childhood friends traveled, and the verb is travel, سافر. And when you have the conjugation of سافروا with واو and alif, that refers to they, masculine, because أصدقاء, friends is masculine. كل أصدقاء الطفولة سافروا إلى أمريكا. All my childhood friends traveled to America. The next one, أتذكر. أتذكر. I remember. أول. Let me clear, that way we can have more room. أتذكر. I remember. أول. أول. يوم. أول يوم. First day. أول يوم. First day. I remember. So أتذكر. I remember. أول يوم لي. So here when you say لي, my first day. I remember my first day في المدرسة الابتدائية. At elementary school or in elementary school. So elementary would be الابتدائية and then المدرسة school. أتذكر أول يوم لي. I remember my first day at the elementary school, and we're saying the because we have alif lam on both words. كنت. I used to, or I was. كنت خائفة جدا. I was very scared. كنت. I was. And you could also use this to mean like I used to be. كنت خائفة. كنت, I was. كنت خائفة, scared. جدا, very. I remember my first day at school or at the elementary school. I was very scared. أتذكر أول يوم لي في المدرسة الابتدائية. كنت خائفة جدا. The fourth example, لي, and in this case we're saying لي referring to the same meaning as عندي, which is I have. لي ذكريات, memories. I have memories. جميلة, I have beautiful memories. لي ذكريات جميلة. لي ذكريات جميلة في المدرسة الثانوية. In high school. So الثانوية, it refers to its secondary school. because الثانوية referring to secondary, but it means here high school. لي ذكريات جميلة في المدرسة الثانوية. لي ذكريات جميلة في المدرسة الثانوية. I have beautiful memories in high school. So let's read the exact same sentences one more time and try to remember what we just covered. لا أستطيع أن أحفظ اسم كل شخص. لا أستطيع أن أحفظ اسم كل شخص. I cannot memorize أحفظ. أن أحفظ. And we make sure that we say the here because of أن. لا أستطيع. I cannot memorize اسم, the name or the name of every person, and شخص, person or individual. لا أستطيع أن أحفظ اسم كل شخص. لا أستطيع أن أحفظ اسم كل شخص. الجملة الثانية: كل أصدقاء الطفولة سافروا إلى أمريكا. كل أصدقاء الطفولة سافروا إلى أمريكا. What we learned in this sentence is childhood friends. أصدقاء الطفولة. Next sentence أو الجملة التالية: أتذكر أول. I remember the first day. لي. So literally here you're saying I remember my first day. أتذكر أول يوم لي في المدرسة الابتدائية. In the elementary school. I was very scared. كنت خائفة جدا. كنت خائفة جدا. And we could say كنت خائفة جدا. We're avoiding the case ending when it comes to تنوين because we didn't cover the تنوين lesson yet. So كنت خائفة جدا. And we have it here as well. The next one: لي ذكريات جميلة. لي ذكريات جميلة. I have beautiful memories. You can just use as an example or one sentence, I have beautiful memories. في, in, and then you choose your place. You could say, I have beautiful memories in my city. I have beautiful memories in my country, in my family's home. So you could be creative in what type of vocab you include here. But this lesson introduces الثانوية as high school. المدرسة الثانوية, high school. I have beautiful memories in high school. So let's do the next ones. So we have this set of sentences, and then we're going to look at the examples of some ideas you can get from picture dictionaries and learn about food and other verbs. So let's see this one. زميلتي. 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 So the word زميلة is colleague. A colleague. زميلة. A colleague. And then I'm saying my colleague. As you can see, I'm attaching it to a regular ta because I changed the feminine to regular ta. It never hurts to go over those foundational lessons on how to change feminine to feminine ta marbuta to regular ta. So زميلتي هدى. Huda is a name. تعمل, works. تعمل في, at or in. مركز, and we learned the word مركز. If you remember, you can place it in the chat box or just put it in the comment section. مركز دراسات الشرق الأوسط. I'll just give you a hint that this means Middle Eastern Studies. So what do you think this word is? I'll leave this to you to place in the comment section if you remember, or in the chat box. زميلتي هدى تعمل في مركز دراسات الشرق الأوسط. My colleague Huda works at Middle Eastern Studies. So here we have studies. So what is مركز? Let's move on to the next one. زميلي, and this is the masculine form, and I'm still placing my colleague. زميلي. زميلي توفيق is a name. My colleague توفيق يدرس teaches يدرس في جامعة محمد الخامس بالرباط. So this is the name of a university. So the University of Muhammad V in Rabat, and Al-Rabat is the capital city of Morocco. So Rabat, and Al-Maghrib is the country Morocco. So next one, كل أفراد, all the members. We learned this one in previous lessons. So members, أفراد, not like members are as people who are subscribers, or they subscribe in certain organization, but we would say أفراد for members of family or members of an organization. كل أفراد عائلتي يسافرون, travel. كل أفراد عائلتي يسافرون, and this is plural form of they travel in the present tense, and you can see that we refer to the present tense plural as un, they masculine, but in the present tense. All the members of my family travel في الصيف, in the summer. All the family members travel in summer or in the summer. So let's clear and do the last sentence we have. أقرأ, I read. كتب متنوعة. أقرأ كتب متنوعة. متنوعة is an adjective to describe كتب, and كتب is books. كتب. I read. أقرأ. أقرأ, I read. أقرأ, various or a variety. So if I'm saying متنوعة, it would mean a variety of books. I read a variety of books or various books. وأكتب, and I write. So here is the verb write. قصص, stories. قصص, قصيرة, short. And in this case, we're describing قصص as feminine, using the ta marbuta in the word short, قصيرة, because stories is non-human plural, like we explained in lesson 4. وأستمع, I listen. لموسيقى, to music, and لي means to. Then we have music, موسيقى عربية, to Arab music. I read a variety of books, and I write short stories and listen to Arabic music. أقرأ كتب متنوعة وأكتب قصص قصيرة وأستمع لموسيقى عربية. So let's read one more time without all the doodles and see how many words we can remember. And I'm still waiting for responses to give me the meaning of مركز. زميلتي هدى تعمل في مركز دراسات الشرق الأوسط. زميلتي هدى تعمل في مركز دراسات الشرق الأوسط. زميلي توفيق يدرس يدرس في جامعة محمد الخامس بالرباط. زميلي توفيق يدرس في جامعة محمد الخامس بالرباط. كل أفراد عائلتي يسافرون في الصيف. كل أفراد عائلتي يسافرون travel يسافرون في الصيف in summer. أقرأ كتب I read books متنوعة. أقرأ كتب متنوعة وأكتب قصص قصيرة وأستمع لموسيقى عربية. I'm gonna put in a short ألف over here referring to ألف مقصورة. موسيقى عربية. جميل. So let's look at the words that are related to food. So these copies will be provided to you in the community post of Arabic Khatawaat. You can also check the Facebook and we'll make them available. So what we have is here شاي أخضر, green tea. Let's highlight a few of them and then you can just look at the transliteration that's available. So شاي أخضر, here's the transliteration. Oops, this is our lesson 5. We'll do that in the upcoming videos. So شاي أخضر, green tea. Then we have chamomile tea, شاي بالبابونج. And then iced tea, شاي مثلج, شاي بالنعناع with mint or mint tea. Tea with lemon, شاي بالليمون. Black tea, شاي سادة. And then tea with milk, شاي بالحليب. The other ones we have is شوكولاتة بالحليب المخفوق, chocolate milkshake. مخفوق is shaken, so we say milkshake is حليب مخفوق, شوكولاتة. The other one is فراولة بالحليب المخفوق, strawberry milkshake. And قهوة بالحليب المخفوق, coffee milkshake. And then عصير الطماطم, tomato juice. عصير الأناناس, pineapple juice. عصير التفاح, apple juice. عصير البرتقال, orange juice. معجنات, pastry. Ice cream is also ice cream. And here we have كرة, 1 scoop. We could also say مثلجات because it comes from ثلج, ice. Like here we say the word مثلج. So we would say مثلجات means iced. Iced stuff. So مثلجات, referring to ice cream. سلطة, we learned سلطة for salad. And خبز بني is brown bread. But sandwich or sandwich محمص, toasted sandwich. And then we have قهوة مثلجة, iced coffee. رغوة, froth, for like the foam you put that's on top is like froth. And then cappuccino, the same, it's just written in Arabic. بودرة الكاكاو, cocoa powder. Then we have قهوة سادة, black coffee. Espresso for just the same word in English, espresso. Then we have قهوة بالحليب, white coffee. Or sometimes you'd say coffee with the milk. And then قهوة أمريكية, which is American coffee. And I think in the translation here it says filter coffee. When we look at places at a coffee shop, we have مظلة for umbrella. So مقهى على شرفة, terrace or terrace cafe. مائدة for table. جهاز إعداد القهوة coffee machine. نادل waiter. Then we have مطعم وجبات خفيفة is a snack bar or restaurant for light meals, which is just a snack. Restaurant. مطعم وجبات خفيفة. مطعم وجبات خفيفة. Then we have مقهى على الرصيف. مقهى على الرصيف is pavement cafe, meaning that there are cafes with seating outside on the pavement, and there are others that have a terrace, second floor cafe shop. The other one is قائمة, menu. قائمة. Alright, so this what would be just the reading of what you could possibly have in a picture dictionary. Here I think I missed herbal tea, which is shabi. Where did I get this from? This is actually from Arabi picture dictionary. It's called Arabi picture dictionary. You can find it in any platform. You just have to type in Arabi picture dictionary, and it gives you quite a really nice visual references to the words that you're learning. If you're a visual learner, you'll find both transliteration and pictures as well as Arabic script. So that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's session. They're quite a good load. There's quite a good load of vocabulary, and I hope you get a chance to form your own sentences. And don't hesitate to use the comment section or the community channel to post your answers. Would love to hear from you and keep track of where our learning community is at and how far they've gone in these series. So thank you for watching, and assalamu alaikum.